Scientist Wong had been studying zombies for the last 2 decades. He was creating a chemical that could transform anybody into zombie. The chemical took only 24 hours to turn a person into a zombie. One day he had to go somewhere, so he asked his assistant to handle the bottle very carefully and keep it in a safe place. The assistant was in lab. Suddenly he sneezed and it caused the bottle to break. The dangerous chemical spread in the lab, which transformed him into a zombie. He went outside and started biting people, and everyone who was bitten by him became zombies. Within a few days, the city got filled with so many zombies. On the other side, Jack came to America to spend his vacation. The government had stopped all the flights, but the problem was Jack's flight had already landed, so they could not go back. So they all were sent to a hotel. The government announced that no one could go outside after 6 in the evening. The market and shops will remain open till only 5:30. So guys, can you tell why the government asked people not to go outside in the evening, although zombies can bite in the day too? The answer is, zombies' vision is very sharp at night. During the daytime, their vision is very weak. That's why the government asked people to stay at home after 6 pm. The number of zombies was increasing and the media was putting a lot of pressure on the government to take some actions. So the government forced the people to do something. The police started the investigation and they came to know about Scientist Wong, who made that chemical. They went to his house, but at the entrance there were 3 doors and they had to select only one of them. But all the doors were very dangerous and they had to select only one of them. Behind the first door, there was a zombie. The second door had a bottle behind it which contained the same chemical that could make anyone a zombie. The third door leads to the scientist's lab. So guys, the mind-puzzling question is, which door they should select? The answer is, if you think they should select the third door which will directly lead them to the lab, then you're wrong. Because the bottle was broken in the lab, which means the chemical would be in the air. And the question of choosing the first door does not arise because a zombie is behind it. So they should select the second door because the chemical is inside the bottle. As long as it is in the bottle, it is safe. They went inside and arrested Wong. They took him to the police station, but neither they sent him to prison nor gave him any punishment. Can you tell why? Look, Mr. Wong has made the dangerous chemical, which means he can also make the antidote for it. That's why the inspector did not punish him and told him to make the antidote. One day, Mike was in his room with his friend. They were talking, but suddenly he became so scared and he immediately went outside the room and locked the door from outside. So guys, can you tell why he did so? The answer is, look very carefully guys. When they were talking, suddenly Mike looked at the mirror. He gets shocked when he saw at the mirror because he could see himself in the mirror, but his friend's reflection was not visible in the mirror. He thought that his friend is beaten by a zombie, so that's why he locked him in a room and himself went outside to find solution to save his friend. The scientist started making the antidote for the chemical. It took 4 weeks to make it. There were 2 ways of giving the antidote. The first was to give the antidote by injection and the second one was to spread it in the air. But the problem with the second option was the spray could not be done from far away. So they could not use a helicopter to spray. So guys, can you tell which method they should choose? They should choose the spray method because it is much easier than the injection. If they would start giving injection, then zombies will bite them easily. So second option is safe. Nobody was ready to spray the antidote in the city, but Jack wanted to save his friend. So he took the risk of spraying the city. He sprayed the antidote and saves the life of his friends and all the infected people.